Okay, weren't planning on doing a video, but this is our last night of 2 nights that we've stopped in at Breedon Priory Club, whatever it's called. Oh God, I don't know what it's called. And amazingly, this phone shows it as if it's lighter than what it is, and it's not. I mean, you can see over here the sun's gone down, and yet this phone seems to, yeah, it's cold. It seems to show it as if it's lighter, and I thought I'd take Charlie round the edge of the golf course, not on the greens but around the edge. You ain't hurting nobody. It's gone 5 o'clock, everything's shut. In the distance there you can see the whereabouts is it? There it is. That's the hill I went up and did our video of the old Norman church, the ancient church. So wait, come on then, this way. Here he is, little devil. Come on then, this way. Come on, careful, what's the hole? Don't go down there. So yeah, it's the final night. I am absolutely really tired, because last night was really, well, yesterday afternoon was noisy as hell with all the builders getting rid of trees, which I'm not happy about. I don't like to see loads of trees being chopped down and for damn housing estates. But oh, isn't that nice? Look at that, look. You can see. You can't really tell with this camera, but it's really nice, you know. I want to change the settings on this camera so you can get to see what it's really like. Come on. But this is a great time to set the dog out. There's so much you can walk around. Hey, we're paid to stay here, so we ain't hurting nothing. I'm not leaving dog muck anywhere. He ain't done nothing anyway, but if he does, I've got my bags on me, so I can't see any harm in it. It's all shut now, so more harm to him if he finds a golf ball, because he'll pick it up and probably swallow it, so I'll have to keep my eye out for that. But yeah, it's, I say it's getting dark quite quickly, so we ain't going to be spending too much time out. But just to finish up really what it's been like, it's been quite noisy. Last night, which was our first night, tonight is our last night, but last night was so damn noisy, and it weren't with the builders. They finished about 4 o'clock yesterday. It was more that the airplanes, we had loads of airplanes going overhead. And I can't tell you about airports in the area because I don't know the area, but I'm assuming that they were taking off from somewhere. I don't really know, but yeah, my God, it was so damn noisy. I couldn't believe it. So we ain't had much sleep. Tonight is the last night. We're not staying any longer. We're moving on. We're moving on to a site, because Jan wants to do some washing, so back to a site to do some washing and what have you. And I've got a bit of editing to do, so including this one, so we'll get hooked up, get some editing done, although I've already done some editing actually already on the video before this one, so and that's without being on hookups, because you can do that. But while we're on hookups, I'll crack on and get a bit done. Other things I've got to sort out as well, and I've got one question for you people out there with iPads. Now, I've never had an Apple product, well, not for very long anyway. Don't particularly like Apple product. Well, I don't mind, but I'm not particularly a huge fan. But what little bit I've touched so far. I've got a question for you people out there with iPads and that. You got iMovie on that, can't you? What's it like editing on an iPad? That's what I want to know. I want to know if it's any good. If you know anything about editing on an iPad, leave it in the comments, yeah, because I could do with some of you experts out there. I'm alright with the PC stuff. You don't have to tell me anything about PCs. I'm pretty hot on everything PC related, but to do with things like iPads, and because I know that iMovie is supposed to be quite good anyway, and if I can get to grips with something like that, it would help us, because I wouldn't have to keep using my laptop all the time for editing. Because look at that behind me, isn't that nice? Because it is a pain at times. Come on, you, what are you doing? Come on. What are you doing? He's leaving me the ball. Yes, I brought this ball with him, not really thrown it much, just something for him to carry. Okay, you ready? You ready? Go on then. See, I don't throw it across the greens. You know what I mean? Got a bit of respect there. I'm going to tear up the green for people. That's just not on. You don't do things like that. If we go around the edge of the place, it ain't no harm as far as I can see. To be honest, I've seen tracks going along. If I can see a track here now, it's probably from where they've probably been cutting the grass or something, but that causes more damage than me just walking around with the dog. So I must say, I won't go across the greens. So if anybody's a golfer out there saying, "Oh, walking around," so but yeah, oh, look at the view. I suppose in the daytime it'd be better. But in the daytime I can't really walk around, can I, really? Not being the golfer, you know. But when you go up on these hills, it's pretty good. But not as good as being on top of that hill with the church. That was the best. So, right, okay, we'll go back down now. We're going to head back. So, you ready, mate? You ready? Go on then. I'll wear him out. You could do being worn out. He knackers me up. So, so yeah, so to say, you know, if this is any good for anybody to come and stop over in the camper van, motorhome, van conversion, whatever, £6 a night for somewhere to just stay. If it weren't for the workmen, wait, shush, you're supposed to be undercover. If it weren't for all the work going on here, the building work, it would be a lot quieter. And yeah, why not? You know, and they have got the facility to throw your toilet down the hole, like an Elsan point. And they've got, well, to be honest, the way he showed us to fill up your water, fresh water, is not really convenient to us because we can't put the van right next to it. I don't know what he's expecting us to do. You know, fill up a bucket of fresh water to tip it into your, you know, hatch at the side of your van or something. That's a bit, I'm not doing that, you know what I mean? We ain't that desperate. I think you can fill up bottles from the hose and take the bottles back and then fill up. That's a bit bloody long-winded. I ain't doing that. So I can see your breath. He's telling me off here because I'm not throwing his ball trying to get it. What are you doing? Are you barking again? Whoa, look at them eyes. You look dead evil, mate. Get it. See, you won't give the ball back anyway. Come on then, you dummy. This way. So yeah, if the work all weren't going on here and it was all quiet, and yeah, you know, it's somewhere. But to be honest, you're probably really better off just going in some lay-by. It's free, which is what I think I prefer, really. The only thing I'd say is good for stopping here has been that up there. There's been that Norman church, and that's been worth the while, which is one of the reasons for coming here, really, for me to do a ruins video. Well, it's not a ruin, it's actually operational church, but ancient church. That's the reason for coming here, main reason, really. So we didn't mind doing it. But otherwise, I can't see us coming back here, really. I think the only time in the future, come on, this way. The only time in the future that we'd come back after all this would be if we've been on a long journey and we want to stop somewhere and we go empty the toilet. So other than that, it's not really worth going unless you want to go to that church. Oh, I'm going to kill that dog. So, well, I'm going to sign off. It's getting dark, as you can tell. Picture's probably getting really rubbish now. And signing off. No, I'm not doing a montage of the dog because you can't see now very well, so it's not worth me doing it. So we'll have him another time. Little sod. So that's it from a very cold and getting dark, Breedon on the hill. That is it. We'll be signing off. We're going tomorrow. We've already gone by the time you've seen this. And yeah, come for the church up there. Well worth checking out. Anglo-Saxon artifacts and what have you. Brilliant place. And it's right to just empty your toilet, and it will be quiet at some point when they've finished destroying what they're destroying around there. So yeah, but otherwise whatever really. So yeah, okay, I'm signing off, and I'll see you all later. Ta-da.